Hi, my name is Hanbak, and in this video I will introduce you to my master thesis project called Ivy. My project focuses on improving the environmental impact of dialysis and infusion bags used in intensive care units in hospitals. In the ICU, waste adds up incredibly fast. On average, one patient produces around 17 kilograms of waste per day, and about 23% of that comes from fluid bags and tubing. These products are single-use, used continuously and then discarded almost immediately after use. At the Erasmus MC, I started by getting an overview of the products by counting how many infusion and dialysis bags are used. In 1 year, this adds up to almost 1 million bags every year, which when talking about the plastic weight itself, equals to roughly 22 tons of plastic. Currently, all of this plastic is being incinerated, costing the hospital about 30,000 euros per year. What makes this especially frustrating is that this is mostly clean plastic, so material that could technically be recycled. Then the big question for me became, why aren't these being recycled? The main issue isn't contamination, but design. These bags are made from multiple materials that can't be recycled together. Because the parts can't be easily separated, the entire product ends up as waste. That's where my project started. The goal was clear: make infusion and dialysis bags recyclable without disrupting existing hospital workflows. Throughout the project, I worked closely with two main stakeholders. I received continuous feedback from nurses at the Erasmus MC, focusing on usability, handling, and also safety. And at the same time, I also collaborated with Wittenberg, which is a plastic composite manufacturer, to ensure that the materials and the designs were feasible to produce and also recycle. I structured my design approach using R strategies. In this case, it was refuse, reduce, and recycle. Refuse meant questioning whether the outer bag was really necessary. Reduce focused on minimizing the material and volume of the connectors. And recycle meant redesigning the system so that the entire bag could be recycled as one unit by changing the materials. This resulted in my design called Ivy. The name comes from IV bags, but also from the Ivy plant, which connects by linking separate elements together. In the same way, Ivy connects parts that were not recyclable together before, and visually also thought that the connector resembles half of an ivy leaf. Ivy uses fully compatible materials, allowing the bag and the connector to be recycled together. It still uses a single-use membrane for spike and needle insertion. And then based on nurse feedback, I redesigned the connector to work with a simple pinching motion, making it intuitive and comfortable to use. The Ivy connector is now also less than half of the weights of the original design. The overall product uses 13.2% less space, making it more compact, stable, and also easier to transport. Because the bag can now be fully recycled, the 30,000 euros per year in incineration costs can be eliminated. In addition, hospitals already have agreements with PreZero, who collects clean plastics free of charge, making this a clear win-win financially and environmentally. A life cycle assessment also showed that Ivy achieved a 70% reduction in CO2 emissions compared to this current small IV bags. I really enjoyed working on this project because it allowed me to combine material research, design, and real hospital practice. Seeing how thoughtful design choices can create real environmental impact has been incredibly motivating, and it's something that I hope to continue building on in the future. Thank you for listening.